Howdy folks, good evening. Welcome back to another live stream. A couple of sim grid dailies ahead of us. So we're back at the Nurburgring for a few. We've also got Zandvoort, and to be honest, I don't think Bathurst is going to quite happen today. The lobby's looking barren, to say the least. I think there's about 2 people signed up for that. So we've signed up across the board, really, within the sim grid, just across a couple of different races. But it's looking like Nurburgring is going to be the winner today. Each of them 25-minute lobbies, I'm pretty sure. So we've got a few of them, definitely. I would like to do the Zandvoort race, so I'm going to see what the lobbies are like for that also. But first off is going to be Nurburgring, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, welcome. Thanks for checking out the stream. Really appreciate it. We're going to be here for a while, so let's see if we can get some good racing in tonight. So just checking lobbies there. The first... the first Zandvoort lobby is actually... we got 19 out of 40. So I might actually jump in there. I'm not too sure. The Nurburgring, the first lobby is full. Decisions. I think I'll actually pull out of the Nurburgring, the first race. I'm going to do the Zandvoort race first, because I do want to get a different track in. So 6 p.m. is going to be Zandvoort. Then we're going to go to Nurburgring. So we're going to mix it up a little bit. But ACC has also got a new update. We've got tons of new liveries in here to do with the new season. And all the cars look fucking amazing. So super happy about that. But anyway, let's go into a multiplayer lobby here. And let's see if we can find our server. So I think I'm going to be missing out on a good race in the Nurburgring, the first lobby. I mean, it was full. This first Nurburgring lobby isn't full. It's only half capacity, which is a bit of a shame, but we're just going to take a chance on it and go to Zandvoort first. I think we're going to use the Aston Martin for this one. But as I said, it's going to be a long night, so we've got plenty of races ahead of us. So we'll do Zandvoort first, and then maybe 2 or 3 Nurburgring, and we'll see what the other lobbies are like by that stage. Bathurst would be nice to daily race C, but there's just nobody signing up for it, so we'll see. We might just hop into a couple of public lobbies and do whatever. I've actually been racing more and more against the AI, especially after looking at the GT3, Fanatec GT3 race in Misano this weekend. I actually hopped in and did an hour-long race with the AI yesterday, and I had so much fucking fun. So much. And great to see the liveries all updated too. Alright, let's refresh here. Our server should be available. Let's go, Zandvoort. Let's hope that... Yeah, I mean, I've cancelled my 6 o'clock at Nurburgring. So let's hope that there's a bit of a lobby going here. I don't want to regret that decision. But we'll see. Actually going to go with the McLaren 720S GT3 here. Let's see here. We can get a cool looking livery. I'm not sure if the liveries in multiplayer have changed. Yes, they have. So we have the new liveries in here as well, and some of them are great. The new Bentley livery is fucking awesome. Actually, in saying that, you know what? I think I might actually go with the Bentley. It's not this one. Where are we? Not that one either. No. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Fucking love this livery. I think it looks so good. So let's rock that. We'll jump in here. Zandvoort. Here we go. Get some practice in. Get me gloves on. Yeah, so as I said, I don't want to regret the decision of not going to Nurburgring first. But we will have plenty of Nurburgring following this. So if it isn't the best race in the world, not the end of the world for us. But thanks to everyone checking out the stream. Appreciate you dropping by. I'm assuming the majority of you guys are either coming back or from the sim grid. So let me know if you're in any daily races today. It'd be nice to know who's in it. If you want to trash talk me beforehand, that's always welcome also. Do whatever. Where are we? Fast 19 degrees. These tire temps are going to have to come up quite a bit. quite a chunk. Anyone see the Grand Prix earlier also? The run away for Max Verstappen. It was a bit of an easy one for him, I thought. Alright. Let's get out there. It's been a while since we drove the Bentley. Looks like someone else has the same idea. Although he's going to see my livery and he's going to be like, what the fuck, man? Where'd you get that? So the last race we had at Zandvoort was an utter fucking disaster. So let's hope that we don't have a repeat of that. Oh, cold tires. I'm doing the same as he did. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, those curbs are death. That's all they are. Gotta remember, I have cold tires. No need to push it. But we haven't actually been in the sim grid all week, which for me is a fucking record. I tend to be on it most evenings, but I think it being the middle of the summer, and I mean, I can't speak for anyone else, but I live in the south of Spain. It's quite warm, so I tend to be outside a little bit more. And that's kind of the general feeling I get of the sim grid recently, is that during midsummer it tends to quieten down a little bit. More of a winter thing. Missed the apex there, a little bit wide. Car generally feels good though. Where's these tires at? So right hand side a little bit low. Yeah, but as I said, hoping for a better race here than the last time. Bentley feels solid as hell though. We have 19 in the lobby at the moment, that's great. More the merrier. I wouldn't have done it if there was 10, 12. It's never nice. I just think it limits the opportunity for a good race, or good battles at least. There being so few in it. It's always nice to have a full lobby. Actually do want to finish this lap. I want to see where these PSIs are. So our front left is a little high. Actually both sides, or both left sides are a little bit high. And both right sides need to come up 2 or 3 clicks. Oh. Alright, back to garage with us. Let's get our arses back. Right, what are we doing? Setup. So let's see if the track temp stays the same. If it does, we're going to leave everything exactly as it was, except we're going to change that fuel level, obviously. But let's see. Other than that, the car felt great. So only 0.3 off the best time in practice, but I won't take that as gospel. So we're almost good to go qualifying, and we've got a 45-minute race. So this one being longer, and this one being longer means that when it's done, we won't actually have a chance to qualify for our first Nurburgring race. So we will be hopping in last on the grid for the Nurburgring, which isn't the end of the world. I actually quite like the challenge of that. But for our second Nurburgring race, we will be qualifying. But hopefully we'll make it in just before the end of qualifying after this race. That is, of course, if we finish this race, which I'm hoping we do. Okay, track temp and air temp are still the same, so that's good. Let's get our asses out there. Let's find a bit of space on the track. I get a good lap time in. I'm raging that I'm inside this Bentley. I fucking love the livery on it. It looks so good. I'm kind of raging no one else has it, because I'd probably just stick behind them and look at it. Especially the Rinaldi Racing Ferrari this season as well. It's gone back to a red livery with the Fiat being the main sponsor as well. And it looks amazing. It looks so good. I did like the green that they had, but the red looks great too. So we'll give Nunez here... Oh, don't know what he's doing, but we'll give him a little space towards the end of the lap. Okay. Alright, first flyer of the night. Well, I say flyer. Who knows? Could be first fuck up of the night. Top 5 would be great. A little deep. Alright, not the worst lap so far. See if we can keep it up. Car has just been a fucking pleasure to drive. Feels great. Of course, it doesn't stop me fucking up, but the car itself feels great. A little late there, Al. So there are a lot of places we can improve on. We'll worry about that next lap. PSIs look okay. Still front left a little high. We're currently second. Hopefully McLaren will get out of the way. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. That's much better. Would have taken that faster though. So we have half a second in the pocket right now. Yes, that's a clean lap. 3/4 of a second up. Good enough for pole, for now at least. Oh shit, too much curb. No. Gained so much time on the entry to that corner as well. I knew I could take it a lot faster, but just carried way too much speed through. Okay, so we still have over 8 minutes. We can afford to go back to the garage for a second. So only 0.39 ahead of second in the McLaren. So pretty tight. But we have time to gain. We know that. We definitely have more time. Alright, we're just going to get back out. Little edit on the PSIs. After that, we're good. Our feels great though. It's just livery. It's giving me half a second a lap. Everyone knows a good looking livery is half a second a lap. Science. So I don't think our pole lap is going to stand. Just not good enough. But it's nice to know we're up towards the far end of the field. Obviously, it not being a full lobby is giving us an advantage, as when it was the last time we raced here, it was a full lobby, and I qualified something like 15th, 16th. So not usually a strong track of mine, but maybe with a slightly smaller lobby, I have more of a chance. I need to take that corner like that next fast lap. A little too early on the power there. Bit of wheel spin. So the same corner down here is where I can gain a load of time. Got to be mindful. Bentley, or the Aston, was nice enough to get out of the way. Didn't gain as much time as I thought I would there. Ah, shit. Loses it all. Yeah. I was up about a tenth and a half there. Just lost it all on that second last corner. This time just being generally a little bit cleaner first sector. Shit, took my eye off the ball there. Was wondering where that car was behind me. But up almost half a second. Jesus. So I'm after losing about a tenth and a half there due to that. Just kind of didn't know where that car was behind me. Took my foot off the gas for a second. Jesus, man. What are you doing, dude? Did not expect him to slow down like that to let me through there. Oh, that's awesome. Still up about half a second. Wow, we ended up gaining so much time there towards the tail end of that lap. Yeah, I think I'm good for quali. Let's see if that time sticks. Wow, only 0.21 ahead of pole time, or previous pole time. Wow, very close between the two of us. So the last time I think it was 0.087. So very, very close. I'm not going to go out and do another lap. I'm just going to sit, wait, see if he beats that time. I'm pretty happy with starting on the first or second row regardless. At this point though, I think it's too likely to head out. Not much time, probably get caught in traffic. Oh, he went wide there. He's meeting traffic as well. It's not going to be ideal for him. Little mistake there. Yeah, I think he sacked that one off. Alright, so it's looking like we have pole position for this one, which is great. Not expected. Tell you that for sure. See what Lurerio, don't know how to pronounce that, in the Nissan Skyline, car that I never got on with in this game. Just cannot drive it. Saying that I never gave it enough time either, but difficult car to drive in my opinion. But there's a bit of a gap between first, second and this dude. So unless he's putting something massive out of the bag, I think we're going to be okay. 40 seconds left in quali. Such a fun track. Like a bloody roller coaster. Up and down, sort of like Zolder in a way. Just kind of get locked into it. Yeah, so he did improve. Not enough. Still in third. As I said, there was a fair gap between him and Ronnie Etz and myself. So this should be a tight one. In saying that, I really need to actually pay attention to where my tires ended up. Fuel and strategy. So we'll begin to look now at our strategy. So we've got 45 minutes. There's no No mandatory pit stop. Gonna get our fuel calculator up here. Hey Richard, how are you, dude? You know what? I actually want to. I don't think it's the best idea in the world, but I do want to. It's just the lobbies, man. The lobbies are so fucking empty. It's I'm only at Zandvoort now because there was just over, I think, 19 or 20 people in it out of 40. And apart from the 25-minute lobbies at Nurburgring, that was the only one that was even worth considering doing because there was enough people in it. The Bathurst ones have one signed up for 8 p.m. and I think myself and another person signed up for 10 p.m. Which, I mean, I'm not going to race it with 2 people. But thanks for stopping by, dude. Unfortunately, I won't be entertaining anyone at Bathurst. But what I might do, actually, depends. We'll have this 45-minute race first, then we're going to Nurburgring. If I get tired of Nurburgring, going around that multiple times, I might just do an AI race at Bathurst. I might just do a 45-minute to an hour race at Bathurst. So who knows? Loving the AI races, by the way. The last week, they've updated deliveries here to coincide with the new season. So I've been looking at the race at Misano this weekend and hopped in yesterday and today did a few AI races. So much fun. I don't know about anyone else, but I just find AI at 100% aggression and difficulty on Assetto Corsa or Assetto Corsa Competizione. That's tough. That's a tough race. Very relevant to what you'd get in a public lobby, or not a public lobby, but maybe a sim grid lobby. Okay, so let's take a look at our fuel here. So 19 and 19 still track and air temp, so our tire PSIs should be good. Fuel and strategy. So we've got 45-minute race. Shit, what was our quali time? So 1:35.7. So I'm going to say a 1:36 for the race. Fastest. I can't imagine I'll be going any faster than that. 1:36. Fuel per lap, 2.8. So recommended fuel. So we don't have a full formation lap. So recommended fuel is about 85 liters. We're going to go a tiny little bit more. Put an extra lap fuel in there. We should be good. We'll try keep it clean and survive. Good luck, chaps, he says. All right. Just about to kick things off. Let's see if we can, 1, survive the first few corners, and then 2, survive the race. I like these longer races. In fact, I like them. I way prefer them over the shorter lobbies, but it's just a pity not enough people are signing up to them recently. You know what I just realized I don't have on is my crew chief. That's what I'm missing, is my engineer. So I don't think I'm going to be able to can I get it turned on before the race starts? Sorry, I'm just trying to turn on my crew chief here before we start.
Radio check.
There we are.
Radio check.
I missed that in my ear.
Go.
Left side.
Not the best start.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. Car left. Hold your line.
So I don't mind losing
Clear left.
a position or 2 at the start. Oh, cold tires out.
Well done, Alan. Good start.
So I just want to keep in contact. And just be mindful that my tires are ice cold right now. Oh man, a little deep. Nissan behind us looking pretty racy as well.
V2.
So also a notoriously difficult track to overtake at, so if I'm going to make a move, I want to make sure that I'm going to make it stick. And I'm a little bit smarter about it than usual, as this guy does have a lot of pace. So edging out a little bit of a gap to P3. Just want to keep the pressure on.
P2.
Car feels fucking great though. Man, this Bentley's absolutely solid around here. I'll say that now and I'll fuck up and crash or something, but if I do crash, it'll all be me, not the car.
Your right tyres are cold.
So there's really nothing between us. Not even a tenth between us in qualifying, so I don't expect this to be an easy overtake. So far we've both been consistent. Whether or not we can keep consistency for 40 minutes on this track is another thing.
Leader has just done a 136.03. That lap was a 136.19. The guy behind has just done a 136.30. Alright, Alan, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake.
So he missed his apex there. Lost a good chunk of time. A little wide. So I'm happy that P3 and 4 seem to be close, because if not, I'd be more worried about that Nissan coming back up behind us and catching. Kind of gives me the opportunity to be a little bit more patient behind him.
We're matching race pace.
A little wide there from us. It's always around here where we tend to catch up just a little bit more. But then I think we're losing out a little bit on the other areas. Ah, man. Too high up on the curb on the inside there. That was dumb. Just trying to keep it in nice and tidy, but we ended up fucking up our chance.
That lap time was 136.70.
Jeez, I tell you what, if this keeps going on for another 36 minutes, it's going to be a pretty intense race. But so far, it's been a fucking awesome race with this dude. Not making me regret my decision to pull out of the Nurburgring, the first one at least.
Now 0.6.
Getting a bit slidey there. Just got a much better exit out of that corner than me though. Oh man.
Okay, Alan, we're matching race pace.
Just need to memo to myself to brake a little bit earlier, T1. I'm coming in a little bit deep there. I'm pretty confident on the brakes there, but I still don't want to be in a situation where, worst case, I hit him. But I don't want to be almost hitting him either. So I'm much better on the brakes there. Just around this area of the circuit in general, the Bentley seems to behave much better. I don't think there's any point in sticking it up the inside there and chancing a move. Too many bad things can happen. A little bit wide there, Al. Shit. Just couldn't keep it in. Didn't run wide enough on the entry to the corner.
P2. Okay, Alan, lap times are pretty consistent.
Although I'd much rather be in my position than his. Seen a fucking boat in your mirror. Bearing down on you. Nissan's pretty consistently about 1.6 to 1.7 behind as well, so still very much in play. I mean, we really can't afford to make any sort of mistakes here. Yeah, it's a tricky one. That corner really closes in on you. Too easy to get on the power early and think that you have the space to run out, and then the track just goes. It's now or never, I think.
P2.
Car left. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
So we've got it done. I don't expect really to be able to pull away from him that quickly though. I am jealous of him though, being able to look at the beautiful livery I have on this car.
The gap behind is now 1.0.
Wow, so we have pulled out a pretty significant gap already. And that Nissan looks fairly fucking close to him too. So hopefully they'll start battling. But I think P3 is very much in play with us. So can't really count him out yet.
You're now in the lead.
So really my chance now to get as far ahead as possible while that Nissan is bearing down on the McLaren. If I was a smart man, that'd be what I'd do. Just need to keep that pace and consistency up. And try not to make any errors. The minute I fuck up, those boys are through. And I'm going to be playing catch up. It's not what I want to be doing. So the McLaren's still in second. Coming
We're quickest
more and
right
more
now.
under pressure by the Nissan though, by the looks of it. So this is a better lap, up almost 2/10. But we very much need that right now. Just putting in fucking banger laps while those two are battling. Because I smell a win. Obviously, it's a bit early to say.
It's increased to 2.2.
But
that lap was a 136.01.
we're driving good. The car feels good. We do have the pace for a win here. Hope I haven't just jinxed myself. But we'll see, I suppose. But this Bentley is so much fucking fun to just tear around here. It's just going exactly where I want it to go. So exact matching our best lap there as well.
You're leading. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Ooh, Nissan's up into second. So interested to see now if he has any more pace. He'll start to close the gap a little bit. Currently just over 3 seconds, which is a great buffer for us. But what a fucking race so far. Far from over. But that first battle with the McLaren was fucking great. So happy that there's a few of similar pace in here. Never nice to just walk away with a victory. Not really why we do it. Want to have a few battles along the way. Lost a 10th in that last sector, but still, we're up on our best. We're fucking flying, boys. Jesus. On the power a little bit too early. So gap almost up to 5 seconds.
You're pulling
So we've
away.
really
Gap
pulled
behind
away.
is now 5.0.
His fourth position has now come into play with the guys behind, so they've got a three-way battle going on back there. One that I am far removed from, thankfully.
Okay, Alan, halfway home. Fuel looks good.
Ooh. Shitty exit out of there. Was up about 2/10. That's gone now.
You're leading.
Really interested now to see when the Formula 1 comes to this circuit what it'll be like. It's a fairly fucking... I mean, I can see a few overtaking opportunities, but I don't know. Always hard to know when you get the F1 cars on it. Oh, that was a bit wider than I would have liked. No need for me to be trying to brake so late there. I have the advantage. Shouldn't be taking chances like that.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Off that curb out. So I can feel the tires begin to go off just slightly. The pace is beginning to drop. But we couldn't keep that pace up for much longer, I don't think. We were flying along there for a few laps.
The guy behind. The gap's now 5.9 seconds. You're matching race pace. This is good.
Can't believe I forgot to turn on crew chief before this. Been such a staple in my races. I immediately notice when it's not there. Just someone speaking in my ear. I think the McLaren's gone back down to 4th position now. So whatever initial pace he had, it's obviously missing. Don't know whether he made a mistake or he just got caught up battling those guys, but yeah, so he's back.
We're quickest at the moment.
We are going to start coming up on lap traffic though. Always throws some sort of spanner into the works, I suppose. Just depends how cooperative the people you're lapping are. But within the next 5 or 6 laps, I expect. Such a good battle at the start though. Man, I fucking love that. And it seems like 2nd, 3rd and 4th are having a pretty solid battle the whole way through.
Pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 7.3. Okay, Alan, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Alright, we caught these boys a lot quicker than what I thought we would.
You've used half your fuel.
Always concerns me trying to lap 2 cars that are close together and battling. Just don't really want to fuck up their race either. What are you doing, dude?
Car right. Clear right.
You're now in the lead.
Jesus. I understand he was trying to pull off the racing line, but still. Predictability is a big thing. I don't see why you'd pull across like that when I was obviously going off the racing line to pass. But no harm done.
We're setting the pace. Okay, Alan, that's good consistency. Keep it up. Yellow flag in sector 2. Sector 2 is clear.
On your left. Clear left.
The gap behind is now 8.6.
Well, we've really ended up storming out. Just having a bit of a commanding lead. Just over 10 minutes. And we don't really have any time to hang around and congratulate ourselves. Starting from the back at Nurburgring.
You've just done a 136.41.
Well, fuck me, man. This has been fun. I really don't want to speak too early. Still 10 minutes left to fuck up my race, but this has been a lot of fun. Solid battle at the start. Just getting into the rhythm here. Trying to put in some solid times. Oh, a little bit wide there. Just so easy getting on the throttle there. I really didn't want to dip my wheels too far into the grass. It would have pulled me straight out.
Alright, Alan, keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes. That was a 136.68.
I think we'll go with the Audi for Nurburgring next. We'll give the Bentley a bit of a break. Even though I do love the Bentley at Nurburgring also.
The gap behind is now 10 seconds. Your tyre temperatures look good.
slide there from the tyres. Hadn't got that any lap previous. Don't know what this guy's doing.
That was 136.77.
Stuff, thank you very much. Everyone's been super fucking nice this race. Fair play to him. Not a full lobby, but just a fucking good lobby. Just goes to show you don't need a packed lobby to have a good race when you've got good guys in it. Not long to go. Need to carry a little bit less speed going in there now. Tires are beginning to suffer just a little bit.
We're currently setting the pace.
So 12 seconds ahead of second. I don't know what happened to Nissan, but he's gone now. McLaren back up to third.
Come on, Alan, just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve, we can win this.
Yes, we can, Jim.
Gap to Nagy behind is now 12 seconds.
Certainly our best performance at Zandvoort. So we'll be going for our second, only second ever SimGrid victory. Again, don't want to chat too soon. Never know what's going to happen. Where are we? 3 minutes, so about 3 more laps.
quickest at the moment.
And then that's us. Straight on to Nurburgring. So let's hope I carry the form over.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Well, considering how bad our race at Zandvoort went last time, this one has been an absolute fucking pleasure. One more to go.
One more lap. You're P1. You've just done a 136.76.
So no idea what time it is, but I know the quali for Nurburgring next lobby is over, or just about over at this stage. So we want to get a move on once we finish this race. No time to think, just straight into the next lobby. And we're starting the race from the back. This is going to be our second SimGrid victory. A well-deserved one, I think. We drove a good, consistent race. And a solid battle thrown in between for good measure. Yes, boys. Takes it home. First place. Happy as a pig in shit with that. Sure if that's the last lap. Didn't get any confirmation, so not a fucking clue. I guess it is, but I keep going. Okay. Always makes me nervous when I think the race has ended. Hasn't actually. Oh god. But this was a lot of fun. So we're on to Nurburgring.
Well done, Alan. Great win. You deserved that today.
Oh, great stuff. Oi. Okay. Let's get out and in. Oh, be Jesus. Nurburgring, here we go. Let's get into the Audi. And we're looking for... There's one of those new liveries. I don't know where the new liveries are, but anyway, let's get in here. So should be just at the end of qualifying. Yeah, 2 minutes left. We're not going to get a time in. It's not going to be the end of the world. So it's a last to front challenge for this one. See how far we can make our way up. With a 154.4 for pole time, that's fucking great. So I'd say if we can aim for top 10 on this, it'd be good. But even that is ambitious. Yeah, so Bathurst doesn't look to be happening today. It's still only 1 and 2 sign-ups, so we're going to actually leave them. But later I might hop in on a purely AI race and try Bathurst. Just something different. Yeah, so for the next 4 hours, the Nurburgring is full. All the lobbies are full, which is great. It's what we want to see. But we do have another Zandvoort in an hour's time. We're signed up for it. But there's only 7 cars out of 40 currently. So I'm going to actually keep signed up to that. I'm going to see what the lobby's like towards the hour. See if that's changed at all. But for now, at least, it's looking like we're going to be at Nurburgring for the next 2 races. So first one, obviously, we didn't get to qualify for. We'd only joined this lobby now. But next one, we'll do a full practice qualifying. So this first one will be a bit of a last to first challenge, which is always fun. Just depends what the front runners are like. If I can get a top 10 out of it, I'd be happy enough with that. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. Couple of fast boys in here. So Sir Psycho back in, 154.3. That's a great time. I certainly wouldn't have bet that. Let's get some water into us. Alright. Where are we, boys? Where are we? So we should be starting any minute. Got a few cars finishing off their laps here. We do have a couple of Audis in here. Always a popular car around this track, and I can see why. They're fucking awesome. So we just got to keep it super clean. T1. I'm going to sit back a little bit. Let whatever happens there happen. And we'll slowly make our way up. 25-minute race. So we've plenty of time in the grand scheme of things to make our way up through the field. Just need to make sure we don't make any massive mistakes, because that's going to cost us big time. So Sir Psycho, wow, goes faster again. 154.2. Great time. Alrighty, that's it. Let's get ready for this race here. I'm going to get my fuel calculator up here. So we haven't done any laps whatsoever. But this is going to be a bit of a challenge. I have no idea where to set the PSIs. So it's going to be a little bit tricky this first race, as we're just coming out of the Zandvoort lobby. So we didn't have a chance to qualify or do any practice or anything like that. So no idea where to set our tire levels. But we'll do our best. So we've got 2 minutes. So we'll go to our race setup 1. Current setup. So fuel and strategy. Let's sort that first. So we've got 25-minute race. Lap time around here is going to be about 1:55 during the race. That's definitely going to be the fastest. I can't imagine I'm going to be hitting that. Maybe about a 1:56, but I'd rather be conservative with the fuel. 3 liters per lap, so we're looking at about 46 liters recommended. So we're going to stick with that. I'm going to put in an extra liter just to get us to the line from the formation. Tires, so we've got 24 air, 31 track. Where do we go? Yeah, so kind of guesstimating the PSIs. As I said, we didn't have a chance to run out onto the track during practice or quali. So we're just going to wing it. If we fuck up this setup, we can always come back next lobby, next race, see what we did wrong, and try to fix it. But still confident enough I can make my way up to top 10. Oh, better get out a setup screen before I start from the pit box. Here we go. So I'm hoping this is as good a race as the last one. Last lobby at Zandvoort was fucking great. So let's hope for more of the same here. A couple of familiar names in here that I know are good. But then again, you always get new people. You never quite know who you're racing. So we're just going to be patient with this. We're going to sit back, see what happens at T1.
The track temp is 32 Celsius. Okay, Alan, nice and neat. Stay out of trouble.
Just want to make sure that our brakes and our tires are up to temp. But Audi's a fucking great car around here, so I'm confident we can get up to top 10. But we'll see. Just going to hang back a little bit here.
Green, green, green.
There's no point bursting down to T1 and just getting caught up with the rest of them, because it does concertina up quite a bit. Sneaky down the inside. Oh, Jesus, that Porsche kind of parked on the corner there. Didn't really expect him to just stop moving like that. No harm done though. No one hit, no one dead.
Side. Clear right. On your right. Still there. Clear right. On your left.
Oh
Clear
God, what's
left.
happening here, boys?
On your left. Clear left.
Sector 1 is yellow.
Pays to be conservative there. Hang back just a little bit. Don't be too close to anyone.
Pile up in turn 4. Green flag sector 1.
So very, very glad that I wasn't caught up in that.
Left side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
So we still have cold tires. Got to be mindful of that. Up to 16th though, not so bad. Jeez, I broke way too early there. Lost all momentum coming into that. But I'll put that down to cold tires. See if the second lap brings us anything better.
Keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. P15.
On your left. Clear left.
So pretty standard overtake there to
Yellow
T1.
flag, stay
He
sharp.
didn't make it hard. Oh shit. Fucking hell, I ran out wide there. That's track
Incident
1 and number
clear.
1.
Green flag.
Well, that shouldn't have happened. I was kind of not paying attention there, so my bad. So easy to think you have enough track, just let the car run wide out of that corner, but... it'll get you. Looks like this Bentley's been through the ropes once or twice so far. It doesn't look too steady either, so I think we just keep the pressure on him. Don't want to be hung around him too long either though. Oh. Let this Porsche catch up behind us again. Can't see a fucking thing in front of that goddamn Bentley. It's so big. So we got to be patient here. No point just sticking it up the inside, diving in on a corner.
Left side.
Opportunistic.
Hold your line. Clear left. Right side. Clear right.
So he's putting up a fight, which I mean he's entitled to do, so... But I do have quite a lot of positions to gain, so I don't really want to be stuck behind him for that long either.
Okay, Alan, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. 20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
Might as well be
Front
trying to get
brakes,
around the
very hot
fucking
now.
boat. Fucking thing is huge. So note to self, he gets a little bit loose in around that fast Michael Schumacher S's. Well, fair play to him for leaving room there. I was very much expecting to be squeezed out onto the
Right.
dirt.
Still there. Hold your line.
Oh,
Clear right.
kind of tapped the inside of me there. I don't know what he was doing.
154.47.
I know 2 into that corner doesn't go at the best of times, but we had enough space. He was being very reasonable before that.
B12.
So I don't quite know what happened there, but if we have a chance to look at the replay after the race, we'll have a look. But we do have a bit of catching up to do now on 11th. Because of that, we lost a lot of time behind that boyo. But yeah, before that, all fair racing. I mean, he was being very defensive, but all fair game. So let's see if we can get this top 10
Yellow
finish that we were talking about.
You're clear, incident clear.
We currently have a 5-second gap we need to try and make up. That's not going to help us. See how fast we can pull this guy in.
behind's increased to 2.5.
So not catching this guy ahead as quickly as I would have liked. Not yet, at least. So up about half a second. Not bad.
P12.
More of this stuff. Car feels okay. PSIs are a little high. But we'll have more of an opportunity next race to sort that, obviously, with being able to hop into practice and quali. This time was a little bit of a wild card. I hope that's not track off number 2. Okay, no time gained, we're good. So we are catching. Oh, we're definitely catching now. I'm a bit offended no one else is running the brand new Bentley livery because it's fucking beautiful. Ashamed, boys, ashamed. So only 1.6 seconds.
Okay, Alan, you're gaining on this car. The gap is 1.6.
So purposely kept off the throttle there. Didn't want to get another off track. So we need to catch this guy and catch this guy quick. So 10th is actually pulling away from us. That's what I don't want to see. Obviously want to hit that initial target of top 10. Need to see these lap times coming down more. A little wide there. Again, just kept my foot off the throttle so I wouldn't get any time gained. But definitely exploring the track limits here. Yeah, but don't want to be hung around this guy too long either. Hopefully down to T1 we'll get him. Fucking Bentley is just rapid in a straight line though.
Car left. Clear left.
Didn't put up too much of a fight though. kind of pointless, I suppose, when someone has half a second a lap on you or even more. I mean, they're eventually going to pass you.
Yellow flag.
And you'll only end up losing more time yourself trying to fight them.
Okay, Alan, we're at the halfway point. Fuel is tight. You might need to save some fuel to get to the end.
I won't, Jim. I'll be grand. I hope. Fucked up my exit out of there. So Lambo ahead, 5.4. See if we can start to pull that in a little bit. We'll have to do it fairly rapidly.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 1.9.
Bloody hell. I'm not gaining on this guy, not yet. So 56 dead for him.
P11.
So just over 2/10 faster. Need to be catching up quicker than that.
Your front brakes are getting pretty hot.
I think I need someone up ahead to make a mistake. We're one away from our target position. Well, target position not being 10th exactly, but top 10. Be a good outcome to this, considering we started dead last. I do want to check the
Alan,
replay.
you've got half your fuel left.
Check the replay after this. See what happened with that Bentley.
Gaps now 5.1. Minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Nice and smooth. Don't overdrive the car.
So we've gained a good chunk of time on 10th this lap, about a second and a half.
Yellow flag. Stay sharp. Incident clear. Green flag.
Someone make a boo-boo. Hopefully. As I said, that's what I need. Get up a few more places. Well, I think the car ahead of 10th, which was the Porsche, I think they made a mistake or something there.
Alright, Alan. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Consistently shit, Jim, unfortunately. But we are 3.6 to the Lambo. Almost half the time. Which is good for us and our goals for this race. Just need to be a little smoother. Not exiting turns like that would be helpful.
The gap in front is now 3.8 seconds.
We've got 7.5 minutes left. As I say, anything can happen, so we just keep going, stay as consistent as we can. Or let the rest of the race come to us. But we'll have the Lambo thinking about us any time now.
P11.
We'll see we're gaining. We were lucky not to get caught up in that
Alan, 10 minutes of
first
fuel
pile
remaining.
up. We certainly wouldn't have been cracking down on the top 10. So we've got 2 cars up ahead as well, fairly close. Hopefully they start battling. Bring themselves back down the road towards me. .2. We're getting close, getting close.
P11.
I still need some guys up ahead to make mistakes. So 2 battling ahead of 10th, that's what I want to see. When I allow us to close up.
Keep it smooth. Okay, Alan, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
It's amazing how much time you lose just battling back and forth with cars. So 2 ahead of this guy. I've just lost about 2.5 seconds to me so far this lap alone. So I want to try be careful with where I make a move on the Lambo. Ideally I only want to try once. I want to make it stick.
You're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 1.1.
I don't know where he is. There he is. I was thinking he didn't go flying off into the trees. Would have been good for us if he had have though. We only have 3 minutes to do it.
Car right. Clear right.
So he left us the world of space. Well, I mean, we took it. If I catch up to these 2 boys, capitalize on whatever's going on here.
Don't let this guy distract you.
Well, it's not him I'm worried about, Jim.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 0.8. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
It's only one more lap. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything here. But 10th position.
Okay, Alan. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Tenth position.
Shame. If we had a few more laps, I think we could have got 8th.
Yellow flag sector 2. Green flag sector 2.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to do anything here, I don't think. But still a good battle back up through. Pretty happy with that. Although I am looking forward to having some quali next lobby. So at least I'll be able to place myself up higher. A little bit more competitive. I certainly think we have the pace. Maybe be top 5. Couple of fast boys in this lobby. Oh shit, there's one more lap. The fight's still on. We've got 1.2 seconds. I still think it's a fair ask. I mean, I could always not brake and ram him. It's an option. I don't think it's quite the best option, but use it as a fail-safe. Always just not brake and ram him off the road. But if we do get close enough, I can't imagine he's going to just let us through. Not at this point of the race. Oh, had to let off the gas there. Keep that foot flat to the floor there when you go over that curb in the Audi and you're gone. Certain death. I decided just to lay off there. There's no point taking chances. We got our goal, top 10. Didn't get any further than 10th, but still an okay race. Squeaky bum time there for him. Almost fucked up on the last chicane.
21st. Okay, it's over.
New Beamer livery looks nice too. Oh, be Jesus. Okay, want to have a look at the replay. See what happened with that Bentley. That was an interesting one. close racing up until then. Let me see here. I'm going to save the replay because I know I'm going to start looking at it and then the lobby's going to close and it's going to be that whole thing. So let's close this. We'll quit. We'll go back to the main menu. So we have a few minutes before the next race. Actually, I'm going to check what the... so we've got 10 minutes. I'm going to check what I'm actually going to do for the next race because we are signed up to both Zandvoort and Nurburgring. So Nurburgring is full, as you'd expect. Another 25-minute lobby. Yeah, Zandvoort only has 13 out of 40. So the first Zandvoort race was fucking great. Loved it. So good. But... yeah, I don't know. You know what? I'm tempted by it again. Another 45 minutes there. Just going to see who's in the Nurburgring next. Yeah, fuck it. We'll go Nurburgring. So I'm just going to leave the lobby for Zandvoort. It's not going to be an option for us again tonight. Alright, let's have a look here. And see what happened with this Bentley. So it was all fair game. I mean, it was close racing. Let's see here. Yeah, so here we are. Let me get my... I mean, we were close. Yeah, so coming up to this chicane towards the end. So second last corner. I don't know what happened here. There's a fair distance between us. I mean, I was consciously giving him as much space as possible. I mean, you really don't want to be going into this two abreast at the best of times. But where am I with my F11? No, that's not it. F12, F10. How the hell do I go into the car? There we are. Yeah, I mean, I was giving him as much space as possible because, oh, well, I suppose we're still a bit far away from the corner here. But two abreast, I mean, I was well up on him. It wasn't as if I was kind of creeping up behind him or anything. So we have this. So I begin to cut in just slightly. Obviously, I want to open up the corner for myself. So I tried to squeeze him a little bit. Doesn't look like I'm squeezing him. It looks like I'm coming over and he's just maintaining his position. Which, I mean, he's entitled to do also, but... yeah, it just looks like he began turning in just a little bit before me. I mean, we're still... yeah, he's just aiming for the apex, which... yeah, I mean, you can't really afford to do when there's someone right beside you like that. You don't really have the right to be just like, there's the apex, I'm going to go for that. So I think that was his fault there. But it's lucky. I mean, we both... obviously, I went sideways. He lost control a little bit. I went off. Luckily, I kept it together. Just hard lock, opposite direction. He went off. He ended up going back a few positions. We ended up best off, thankfully. We didn't actually go out onto the gravel. We just kept in there. Poor Cone was dead. So we killed that. But yeah, lucky on that one. Just a racing accident, but still... I think that was his fault. We gave him plenty of space on the inside there. Tried to squeeze in a little bit to open up the corner for ourselves. But he was just turning in a little bit too early, aiming for that apex. Yeah, that's that. So it was an interesting one. But luckily didn't end our race there. We continued. Got our top 10 finish. So we're quite happy with that. I mean, considering we didn't qualify, we started in last. It's a good thing that we got our top 10 just... it was tough to make our way up through that field. Let's keep this running here. We got 6 minutes before the next lobby. So I'm actually going to take a toilet break. I'll be back in 2 minutes and then we'll look at the next race at Nurburgring. We're back for another 25 minutes. So I'll see you in a moment. Alrighty, we're back. So we got a fan installed in the room finally. It's helping out with the heat. It's still fucking roasting in here. It's a little sweaty as you're doing these lobbies. But it is the middle of summer, I suppose, so it's kind of expected. But yeah, 2 good races down. So first at Zandvoort was our best. That was a fucking great race. This one, not so much, but again, we didn't get to qualify. We didn't get to do any practice or set up the car correctly. Just kind of hopped in and went, so pretty happy with the result of that. Little bit of an off moment with the Bentley, but we already looked at that. No one's fault, really. I mean, is what it is. But thanks for checking out the stream, guys. Appreciate you checking it out. Let me know if you are going to be hopping into the next Nurburgring, by the way. Interested to know if there's any of you watching that are going to be in that. But looking forward to it. This last one was tough. Second one should be tough enough now as well. It's a shame about the longer races. They just don't seem to be picking up at all. I mean, personally, I love the 45-minute races. And I'd also love if they did a mandatory pit stop in them. It just adds so much more to it. But the 25-minute lobbies just seem to be fucking... People are hell-bent on that. I mean, I get it. It's sometimes better to be able to just hop in and go and have a half an hour race, but still, I like the longer ones. It's just a shame not many people are joining them or signing up for them. Especially Bathurst. I know it's a tough track, but I'd expect that one to be fairly busy at the best of times. It's always good when you can get a full lobby there. I say that and I fucking mess up quite a lot at Bathurst, but still a fun track to drive. Very challenging. Yeah, as I said, thanks a lot for checking out the stream, guys. If you're not already subscribed, consider it. If you want to see more like this, I'll be doing a lot more this week. I'm on holidays, so I'm actually doing nothing but streaming because I could not be asked to do anything else. I had planned to go to Portugal, but just cannot be arsed even looking into travel these days. It's just too much effort. So I'm going to remain where I am in the sunshine, chill out, stream a bit, and play some Assetto Corsa. Actually love the new liveries. I don't think this is a new livery on the Audi here, but they have recently updated the liveries in Assetto Corsa Competizione. And some of the liveries are fucking beautiful, especially the Bentley. Looks so good. In saying that, I think I might actually get into the Bentley for the next one at Nurburgring. I had so much trouble passing the Bentleys here. Fucking the size of them. Might as well be trying to pass an Arctic lorry. But Bentley was awesome for us in the first race at Zandvoort. So let's see if we can repeat that. I think we'll go Bentley next time. So we've got 1 minute until the lobby. Okay, let's get out of there. Seen enough of that. Even the thumbnails here have been updated with the new liveries, and they all look great. I mean, the new Rinaldi Ferrari livery is fucking awesome looking. Same with the Lambo. Yeah, they all look so good. But again, I'll stop. 120 minutes Hungaroring. Fuck. Man. That's tempting. That's tempting, that is. Leaving me there with 10 seconds to sign up to. A nice long championship race. But we'll give that a miss. 2 hours is a little bit much for me, especially as I'm unprepared. Hungaroring, I haven't raced in quite a while. But that's good that they're doing 2 hour races, championship races within Assetto Corsa. So lobby should be up any moment now. Need to get some oil for my chair too, it's squeaking. Alright, let's see if this lobby's live. What are we looking for? Nurburgring. Here we go. I did say I would go to Bentley. Now I'm thinking, I'm like, the Audi felt good the last time. Need to just get the setup of it right. So tell you what, we'll stick with the Audi. But what I will do is try to find one of the new liveries. Because I was looking at the race over the weekend in Misano. And some of the liveries, new liveries, are fucking great looking. Look at that. That's a great looking car. So that's an option. Nah. Miss me with that. Where are we going? Here we are. Let's go with this. A good livery adds half a second per lap. So we get our setup on here. I'm going to try to pay attention to our setup on our tyres. Especially our tyres. They were a little bit high the last time, our PSIs. Excuse me. So tyres, where are we at? 2634 track. I'm actually just going to bring them up a click each. And then that's it. Let's get out. We'll do a lap. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I like that new Beamer livery as well. The baby blue. It's kind of like the Gulf livery, I think. Great looking.
The pit exit is clear. Push now. Your brakes are cold. Be careful.
So we've been picking up some positive points for our grid rating tonight. We're up to about 2,360.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Car feels good though. Car does feel fucking good. See what we can do here with a flying lap. Yeah, that click on the PSI seemed to do the trick. Maybe a tiny little bit low on one or two tires, but they look pretty good. Not like the last race, I had them up way too high.
The leader has just done a 155.83.
Ah shit. Went to scratch my eye. Missed the gear shift.
You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 1.
Wonder where I lost that 10th.
Checkered flags out. P18. Yellow flag. Green flag, all clear. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Alright, not bad.
Yellow flag.
But ideally we want to be getting into the 154s for quali.
Green flag, you're clear.
Okay, let's see where we end up here. Setup. I think our tires were good that time. Let's see what the track temp is like during quali. So 26.34 at the moment. .26.34 with the same temps. Let's go. No point pissing around in here. Although other people have the same idea by the looks of it. Do other people have different speed pit limiters than I do? I always seem to get past in the pit.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. Okay, Alan, we've got 9 minutes to settle up. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
So I don't mind the pack being backed up like this, but it's only good if everyone plays ball. If you have anyone coming up behind that just decides, fuck this, I'm not waiting, it just kind of throws everyone's lap off. I've got a little bit of room behind me, which is great, but I don't want that car behind me to get too close either. Only having 2 seconds in front as well. Little risky. Fair play to the boys as well, keeping in there. Beamer started way too close to that Aston ahead of him. I don't know why people do that. Just going to back all of us up now. So I'm going to keep pushing. Worst case scenario is I pull out a bit of a gap between me and the guy behind me and I can just sit back a little bit. Open up a little bit of space between me and these guys again before the start of the next lap. Ah, shit. Yeah, well, not the end of the world, I suppose.
Watch the track limits. Please, Alan.
Still would have been nice to get 8 time in there.
That's a new fastest lap for Carlson, 155.29. The leader's just done a 155.
I'm actually going to sit here, let these boys through.
Blue flag.
Why do I have
Very
the pit?
little fuel left. E19.
There we are. Okay. So now we have clear track. Let's just hope no one gets in our way. We don't catch up on anyone. But not looking likely. We've got 3.6 seconds to the guy ahead, so...
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. Yellow flag. Green flag. You're clear. Yellow flag. Stay sharp. Incident clear. Green flag. Your brake temperatures are looking good.
Ah, fuck it, Alan. You absolute dope.
Track limits. They'll invalidate this lap.
Never run wide on that corner. Just getting on the power too early. Too eager.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
So where are we? I've got
Fastest
2
lap
behind
for
me.
Carlson, 154.94.
I want to have at least 4 seconds between me and Sawyer ahead.
Sector 1 is clear.
Yeah, hoping 3 seconds is enough.
23rd place.
Crunch time now. I need to get a lap in. Oh, dude, don't get on the inside like that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Unbelievable. Coming out of the fucking pits and going straight to the inside of T1. Gobshite. A fucking gobshite. What a dumbass move. I only have enough fuel for maybe 1 more lap. But I just need to get a validated lap. Make sure I don't start at the very back.
Sector 1 time is good. The leader has just done a 154.79.
Decent time.
Fastest lap for Carlson, 154.62. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag Sector 3. Your front brakes are getting a bit hot. Your Sector 2 time is quick. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
So we should have enough fuel.
Yellow flag Sector 1. Yellow
For
flag.
1 more lap.
Good lap. That's your best in the session.
Okay, 5th.
Green
So
flag,
we're not
okay.
last.
We're 10th off the pace in Sector 3.
And no car on the inside of us for T1 now. So we can actually make the corner. Well, PSIs are still way too high. Only noticing now, strangely enough, but...
The car ahead has just done a 154.92.
So up half a second already, but I just have a feeling I'm going to be stuck behind this Porsche.
2 litres remaining. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
Yeah, sacrifice the exit there a little bit.
1 litre
Losing
remaining.
time the whole way down here now. Let's see if I make it to the fucking finish line.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Yeah, I lost a good bit of time there the last few corners, but still, up 2/10. Not bad. 6th position to start,
Yellow
or for
flag.
now at least. So that's not bad at all. Pretty happy with that. Top 5 has to be our aim then. Ah, okay. So we got the two Nordvists. Two Nordvist. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. YouTube, or the Sim Brothers, I think it is. So Sir Psycho, good time 154.072. Wow, nearly into the 153s. Madness. Setup feels good. The PSIs though. I'm surprised they're coming up that high, the PSIs. What was it the last time that we put in? Was it 48? I'll double check with our track and air temp 25.33, so we'll see if that changes for the race. I don't think it does. So he didn't improve on his time. So it was 46 recommended fuel. We're going to go with that. There we go. Finally. Okay. Got a train of Audis here. Well, not exactly, I suppose, but a few of them up the top. Right. So we have 25.32 track temp. That's... Yeah. Let me just bring them up one each. It's gone down slightly, track temp. Fuel and strategy. 46 we're going to go. Everything else is good. Car feels good. And now we wait to wreck. So hopefully this will be a good one. I don't know what I'm going to do after this. Obviously, I'm signed up to, I think, 2 more of these. But I don't necessarily just want to keep doing Nurburgring just back to back to back. It's a little bit repetitive. So we might actually look at doing a pure AI race at some point. We'll see. We'll see how this race goes, how I feel after it. Oh. Excuse me. But it doesn't make for the most exciting watching to be just non-stop same track. I wish Bathurst was full. That's what I wish. Even though I'd probably fuck it up, but still. It's always a fun race. So almost good to go.
B6, be ready.
Alrighty, let's do it. So tires are as cold as fucking ice. Just gotta watch it T1.
Go, go, go.
On your right. Clear right. Car left. Still there.
Jesus.
Still there.
Wasn't a bit of unnecessary
Line. Still there. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear right.
Yellow flag.
Clear all round.
Green flag, you're clear.
the Audi back there wasn't necessarily taking any shit coming down to T1. Jesus, he nearly forced us to wreck. That could have been a very messy T1.
Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Those tires are still ice cold. So can't be too reckless until they come up to temperature. McCall here is looking racy behind us as well. Good exit out of there. Should be able to hold him off to T1. Same as the Merc ahead of us, got a good exit. Just kind of have to trust the guy behind you is not going to fucking ram it up the inside. But everyone up this end at least is being fairly sensible. All we have to do is make sure not to make a mistake, because the minute we do, our Blue McCall here behind us in the Lambo is going to be on us. Yeah, I need to sort out that corner.
Yellow flag.
Missed the apex by a fucking mile there. I have this Lambo on me.
Incident clear. Green flag. Okay, Alan, the next car is Wenham.
On your left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
That was a good overtake. Nothing really we could have done there. But we just want to try stay on him. He's a little bit more aggressive than the other few up here, so maybe he might catch up to the Merc.
He'll go away.
Maybe something might happen there, but we want to be close enough to capitalise regardless.
20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
Oh god.
Your front brakes are pretty hot now.
I got a little looser there than what I would have liked. Tell you what, it's a fucking close battle up here between the top 10.
7th position.
This is good. That could be an off track. Alright, no time gained. We're okay. Yeah, so none of these boys are hanging around, I'll tell you that. I'm trying to keep the pressure here on McCall, but I've got Zoller behind now as well. A little late there as well. Did the same on the last lap. Usually I'm bang on that corner. Just trying to find time where I can't really. Just got to be consistent.
The leader has just done a 154.39.
Just had to close the door there. Got a little loose.
P7.
Coming out of the chicane. I really don't want to let McCall get away either, battling with this Aston behind. I just want to say Bentley. I'm going to try stay as close to him as possible. It's just that one corner I'm kind of fucking up that I'm allowing that dollar behind to get up to us. I'm kind of hoping he can get onto the back of the two guys ahead. They can start battling. It's only going to be a good thing for us.
Okay, Alan, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. You're quicker than you, entering turn 10.
So that was better, working on the exit. Still think I'm carrying way too much speed into that chicane though. I'm getting way too loose. Just got to take it a little easier there.
Your lap time was at 1:55.16. That's your best lap in this session. Minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
Alright, he's on that mark. Fuck it. Alright, no time gained, but I'm losing this Lamborghini.
You're in the middle.
As I said, you got to be there to capitalize.
Car left. Clear all round. Right side. Clear right.
Couldn't risk swinging out wide there. I would have let the Bentley behind me through. But fucking good racing. Solid racing. Ah, shit. Fucked up my exit there.
P6.
This Merc behind me now is going to be coming through with rage after being slid by the Lambo ahead.
We're at the halfway point. We think the fuel's going to be tight. You might need to save some. Your brake temperatures are okay.
I think the Merc up behind just ran wide. Give us a little bit of breathing room. Ah, shit. Oh wow, lucky no time gain there. But now that means we now have Zoller again.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 0.9.
Yeah, I really need to stop taking so much curb on the inside of that chicane. Because there will be a lap where I'll spin.
That lap was at 1:55.62. Alright, Alan, you've used half your fuel.
Not the best stadium section for me. So 1.1 to McCall ahead. Is Aston Martin's on my ass now again.
The gap behind is now 0.44.
Oh wow.
Flag, stay sharp.
I don't know how that Lambo ran into that Porsche because I mean you could see it so far away.
You got 10 minutes
I mean it
left,
was in a
10
pretty
minutes to go.
precarious place, but still.
You're clear, incident clear.
I mean not being able to slow down. Haven't seen it from that far back. That's a bit ridiculous. Just trying to back him up a little bit.
E4.
Yeah, that was strange how that Lambo ended up hitting that Porsche because the Porsche wasn't moving. I mean, sucks for him. It's great for us.
The gap to Carlson ahead is increasing. It's now 4.7.
Let's see if we can keep Zoller behind. Doing a pretty good job of it so far.
Don't be pressured. Keep your exit speeds up.
He definitely has pace on it, so geez, he's so much faster than us in some of the sections of this
Some
track.
brakes are getting a bit hot.
Not the best S's. Puts us in a different position. We're used to being on the back of people, putting pressure on them, but slightly different being in the other position.
Green flag sector 1. Your last lap time was at 1:55.94. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh man. But regardless, I mean, I think he's probably going to get me before the end of the race, but what a fucking battle. It's been the whole way through.
The gap to Carlson ahead is increasing. It's now 5.2 seconds.
I think we just have enough pace to keep him behind.
Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear.
The gap at 1 point or 0.7. Actually been the highest it's been for a good few laps.
Okay, Alan, there'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
It's this section that he massively gains on me. He carries so much more speed through these corners than I do. But we do seem to be still pulling a little bit of a gap now.
The gap behind's increased to 1.1 seconds.
I don't know whether he's fuel saving or what, but he has slowed down significantly, down to 1.4 seconds behind. I mean, I'm not necessarily complaining, but I was certainly enjoying the battle. I don't know whether he just got a bad exit out of that corner. I took that a little bit arseways.
Your brake temps look good.
About 1.3 to play with.
That's good consistency. Keep it up. The gap to Carlson in front is now 6.1.
So we're keeping the gap consistent now. So the pressure's off. Interesting to see. I'll ask him after the race if he was fuel saving or something. Because he was bang on us the whole way. And now all of a sudden he's dropping back quite significantly.
Five minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Man, what a race. I mean, the top 10, the consistency between them was a fucking amazing.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
It's obviously after opening up just a little bit now, but for the majority of that race, it was just nose to tail.
P4.
Whoa. Jesus, cars. Little slightly there, my tires are gone. We got about 2 more laps, I think. but very, very happy with how this race went. It's not over yet, obviously, but... So I think that's a net gain of 2 positions, I'm pretty sure. I think I started in 6th. So we got lucky with the Lambo and the Merc ahead of us coming together. But as I said, when I was staying behind him, I wanted to be as close as possible to capitalize on the misfortune of anyone else, and that's exactly what happened. So we got one more lap.
One more lap to go.
Oh, this track is awesome. Such a fun track to drive. Oh man, to really lay off the gas there. Couldn't chance to keep it flat and going over that curb like that there. I would have been off. Don't mind throwing it away at this stage. But that was decent.
P4. Well done, mate. Good finish.
Happy with that. Very happy. Oh, yeah. Fair play to Zoller behind as well. What a battle the whole way through. Oh, man. Where's me Z? Oh, that was close the whole way. Very, very close. But yeah, that was a good race. Really good. But yeah, not quite sure what to do now, so let's get out of here. So we've got another Nurburgring. Yeah, so 2 more Nurburgrings we've signed up for. Yeah, Zolder and Bathurst are not worth considering. But another full lobby at Nurburgring next. So yeah, I think we're going to go with that. We'll go with the Bentley. Where's me thing? We got our transitions going. Just need to figure out what button does what, actually. There we are. So we're going to do one more race. We'll do the 9 p.m. Nurburgring. Then I think we'll finish up after that. It's a pretty quiet night tonight. Not much going on. Not many people in the lobbies. So hopefully during the week it'll be a little bit busier. But tonight, not so much. Alrighty. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll do one more. I'm gonna unregister for the 10 p.m. I don't think that's worth doing really. Full lobby though. But I don't think I'm gonna do 3 Nürburgrings in a row. It's gonna be a little bit much. A little bit much for myself. Actually gonna leave that one. Oh, be Jesus. Tell you what, we'll finish up. Not much going on tonight. Very, very quiet. All the lobbies are quiet. So we'll finish up and we'll get a longer one in tomorrow when there's a few more around. Get a few daily races in tomorrow. I need to see what's on. But hopefully the lobbies will be a little bit fuller. It's a bit of a shame now that only one of the lobbies is full or has any sort of capacity in there. The others are Bathurst is fairly quiet tonight. So is Zandvoort. Even though the first Zandvoort race was fucking great. But yeah, we'll check back tomorrow when there's a little bit more happening. But anyone watching this, thanks very much. Really, really appreciate you checking out the video. Make sure if you haven't already, hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel. Consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this in Assetto Corsa Competizione and other sim titles. Who knows? I might do whatever. But main one, Assetto Corsa Competizione, because we love it here. But anyway, thanks a lot for checking it out. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, take care. Have a fantastic Sunday evening. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for checking it out.